Thank you, Kenzo. The national chairman of Kibuku love you so much. The young generation, they love you. We love you because of your ideology, and we believe in your ideas, Your Excellency. Your message on wealth creation is spot on. Kibuku oye! Museveni oye! Abavubuka oye! Abachala ba Museveni muwubira Museveni obubandera! Museveni oye! Thank you.
NRM oye! NRM oye! Anthems.
Your Excellency, you can take your seat and the invited guests as we welcome the men of God to give us prayer.
Your Excellency, Dr. Ahmad Awandega is my name. I'm the Assistant Mufti. In interest of time, I'm not going to introduce my team. They will only wave to you. The District Kadhi Kibuku and the Archdiocese Kibuku are going to pray.
Tuombe, tusabe. Katonda kitaffe n'omwana n'omwoyo omutukuvu bazolo olunaku luno era twebaza omukulembeze waffe w'eggwanga Katonda waffe okutuuka wano. Twebaza n'emirimu z'akola Katonda waffe ayinza byonna ng'atwala Uganda yaffe mu maaso. Twebaza Katonda olw'ekirabo ky'omukulembeze ono Katonda waffe, kubanga Mukama Katonda waffe akuumye eddembe, aleese obutebenkevu mu ggwanga yaffe, sikiringi hub yeri mu disitulikiti eno, enguudo we ziri Katonda waffe, n'okusinga Mukama Katonda waffe enjiri gyawulira abantu okuva mu buwavu. Mukama Katonda waffe omuwa amagezi alyoke yeewerenga okuwulira abantu era bamuwulire. Mukama Katonda waffe obuwavu bugwewo, tubeere Mukama Katonda waffe n'essente mu nsawo. Tusabira Katonda waffe olunaku luno n'okusinga emikolo zonna nga watambula Uganda yonna ng'anoonya obululu. Mukama Katonda waffe omuwe feva, omuwe obwagazi, abantu bamwagale, bamwire obululu, ayitemu yeeyongera okuprotectinga the gains. Era Mukama Katonda waffe gains ezo agikuume, yoke zigende mu maaso, erinnya ligumize liwe ekitiibwa. Era Mukama Katonda waffe ne ku ttaka lino Mukama waffe omulungi, tusabira omulimu ogugendako ogw'okuzimba ekkanisa yo, era Mukama Katonda tusaba obugabirizi weyongera okubagabirira omulimu ogubeere Mukama Katonda waffe omulungi. Ettaka lino Katonda waffe libeereko Mukama Katonda waffe ennyumba ekuwesa ekitiibwa. Oweeyo omukisa Katonda waffe olunaku luno, tutandike naawe era tukomerekeze naawe mu linnya lya Kitaffe n'Omwana n'Omwoyo Omutukuvu. Amiina. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Katonda waffe tukwebaza olw'olunaku luno ng'abantu b'e Kibuku, ng'abantu ba Uganda bonna, olw'okukyaza omukulembeze w'eggwanga lino ow'ekitiibwa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Tukwebaza Katonda osobole omutuku obulamu obulungi nate era asigale nga akulembera ensi yaffe Uganda. Tukwebaza Katonda waffe oteeke obwagazi mu bifuba by'abantu, bongere okumwagala era tubeere nga tumuyira akalulu omwaka ogujja 2026 ennaku z'omwezi nga 10 January. Tusaba Katonda byonna obeere nga obimuyisaamu, omutuweera obulamu obulungi nate era gabeere masanyu nga tujaganya omukulembeze waffe ng'awangulidde waggulu ne percentage ey'amaanyi. Saba Katonda byonna tubisabye olw'ensi yaffe Uganda, olwa disitulikiti yaffe Kibuku n'ettaka lye tukyazizzaako omwagalwa waffe pulezidenti. Byonna mbisabye nga nkwegayira Katonda okkirize. Amiina.
Thank you, Excellency, and be blessed.
Uganda, want to welcome you to Kibuku. I want to take this opportunity to welcome the representative of the Secretary General, who is none other than the Director Communications, Honorable Emmanuel Maradombo. And I will not come back on the mic. By the names, I'm Yomuzukuru Nangeje Bashir, the District Youth Councillor for Kibuku, and also the Chief Mobilizer, Bukedinos, for your votes as we protect the gains. Thank you so much. Thank you, Uganda. NRMOye, long live Kaguta, long live the son of Amos. Thank you so much.
NRMOye, abeki bukumulio, mwebalo kuiza, mwebalo kumikiriza, okibumba watekere mwenkavi. Museveni, Your Excellency the President of Uganda, and the NRM Presidential Flag Bearer, on behalf of the Secretary General, I want to welcome you here at Kibuku. Your Excellency, time is of essence, and we have limited time within which to deliver your message. We have therefore shortened the program. The Right Honorable Speaker introduced the leaders before you arrived. We shall recognize them later, but for now, I will only recognize her, the Right Honorable Speaker,
National Vice Chairperson, female. You are most welcome. We also recognize Honorable Namuyangu Jennifer, the Minister of State for Bunyoro. And Honorable Dr. Msenero Monica, Minister of Science and Technology. The flag bearers will formally be introduced and recognized when they go to receive their flags. There are members of Parliament here. May I request them to stand up? The members of Parliament sitting now. Thank you very much, the members of Parliament, for coming. For now, let me invite the chairman of NRM Kibuku to summarize the memo in the very shortest time in order to leave time for the candidate to deliver his message. Mr. Chairman, you're most welcome.
Thank you. Ndugu Dombo Kaliravana, as we call you in Bunyoli. NRM oye! NRM oye! Mutula Gevai, NRM oye! Aha, NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Kibuku oye! Your Excellency, the President of Uganda, General Kaguta Museveni, the First Lady, Mama Janet Kataha Museveni, represented by my sister, honorable members present, they were all introduced, honorable members of Parliament, honorable colleagues, the chairpersons of the party who have come to join me here, one from Bududa, Mbale, Sironko, and Ndugu Kalangwa, who has come all the way from Kayunga, all protocol observed. Your Excellency, on behalf of the people of Kibuku and on my own behalf, I take this honor to welcome you to Kibuku. Your Excellency, in Rugwere here we said to summarize is kujagula jagula. Njaba kujagula jagula on memorandum when. Your Excellency, I will go straight away to the achievements. Your Excellency, in 5 years, we have registered progress in Kibuku. Your Excellency, peace and security. The peace and security we have registered in Uganda, it's not only in Uganda, but in East Africa, Africa at large, and the whole world. Your Excellency, with your wise leadership, you have managed to condense the Al-Shabaab in Somalia, and due to that, the rest of the world, they are enjoying peace. So peace and security is well guaranteed. Your Excellency, the prevailing peace in Kibuku has enabled the Nkolakida Chonka to work for the daily bread, and they have engaged in trade and agriculture. Your Excellency, health, I'm happy to report to you, Excellency, that we have upgraded and equipped 4 health centers, and 4 health centers 2, health centers 3, and in addition to the existing 7. So, Your Excellency, on health, I can assure you that the people of Uganda, the diseases are no longer a burden. Your Excellency, education, with your strategic and foresighted leadership, I want to tell you that since 2021, 3 seed schools have been realized in 3 sub-counties, that is Kasasira, Kabweri, and Kirika. Your Excellency, in addition to the existing 5, Your Excellency, those schools have registered a significant rise in enrollment from 3,200 in 2020 to 5,604 as I speak by now. Your Excellency, we have realized 5.2 billion in the education sector, that is the school facility grant. Your Excellency, I will go straight away on the skilling hub that we have in Trinity. With your wise decision, Your Excellency, you have come up with that skilling hub. It has helped very many youth. The youth. Youth, oh yeah? With the youth, when I say the youth, they are commanding 75% of our population. That's why I mentioned them more than two times. Your Excellency, the skilling hub, I want to request you that they increase on the numbers of the people or students that are joining there. At the moment, we have 240 students joining there, which is a little portion for the entire Bukegi. Your Excellency, they are telling me and Doug that I should Kutula, but I will not Kutula without going to PDM. On education still, that steering hub, we request that Kibuku being the host, be given more slots, and even the numbers be increased from 240 to 500 so that the youth can be employed. Your Excellency, the percentage, now I got water. Water coverage were okay. Almost every 5 homesteads, they are having water and boreholes. With the peace and tranquility in the country, we are having very many donors coming to contract for us water supplies. Your Excellency, am I now clear? Your Excellency, the past development model. Your Excellency, on the past development model, since you launched PDM on this very ground here in January 2020, we have so far disbursed 228 billion, 288 million in 92 circles. And that one, it is benefiting about 228,000 members in the community. Your Excellency, I want to report to you that the Nkolerakida Chonka are now benefiting. But we have an issue of cattle safety, the livestock safety. People who come to carry our animals, abantu abayibente jaisu, security tukwatire kubanange, balekera haku ibente jaisu. NRM on that, Your Excellency, we have some bottlenecks challenges, but due to the weather, I request that the copy that you have, you'll go through that. But lastly, we have 2 generaries that are lying idle that I want you to repurpose them. Your Excellency, as Kibuku, we know where we are going and we are ready to protect our guides. NRM NRM Thank you. My name's Haj Sharif Sabakak, Chairperson NRM Kibuku District.
NRM Madam Natasha Kalujire, we recognize you and welcome you at Kibuku in company of His Excellency the President. Right now, I invite the Vice Chairperson, National Vice Chairperson, female, and also Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament to come and talk to you and later invite His Excellency the President to come and deliver his message.
Your Excellency, NRM oye! NRM oye! Kibuku oye! The people of Kibuku, we want to thank you so much for receiving us. And we want to thank you for coming in this big number. And we want to thank you for loving President Museveni and loving NRM. We want to request you to vote for President Museveni and the flag bearers. And we want to assure you all those things that the President is promising are going to be done in these 5 years. be it support for the ghettos. We have received your document. We are going to support you. The borders, we will handle that. I want to request the people of Kibuku that be the campaign managers of President Museveni. Go from door to door looking for the votes. Nobody is going to come here to look for the votes. We want you to take responsibility. Your Excellency, in the interest of time, we want again to welcome you to Kibuku. I want to introduce Ikebere Abraham. Ikebere Abraham, after hearing your message, are nominated for Kibuku County MP against NRM. And he has decided to step down before you. Ikebere, just come in front here. And we have Daka Matthias. We have Emmanuel Gonahasa and Kaungule Keith are also nominated against our candidate. But after discussing with them, that is for Kabweri County, they have also decided to step down in the love of the party. Just move ahead here. Your Excellency, they will request for a picture with you. These are your very good disciples who love the party and they are ready to continue looking for a vote for the party. Your Excellency, we want to invite you to talk to your people. Thank you. NRM oye! NRM oye! Museveni oye!
I think you can have this.
Leka tukubire President Museveni engalo ez'amaanyi.
Koizeyo abagwere. Abekibuku koizeyo. Mwebale ino. Second Vice Chairperson of NRM and Speaker of Parliament.
Omubezi wa Sentebe wa NRM owokubiri ng'ate niye wekitiibwa Speaker wa Parliament ya Uganda.
All the other leaders
abakulembeze bonabona
and the people of Kibuku.
N'abantu b'e Kibuku.
I am here with other leaders
ali anu n'abakulembeze abandi
to remind you about the matafari.
okubeewukirya ku nsonga y'okuteekako eitafaali.
Amatafari NRM has put to Uganda.
Amatafaali NRM ageteekere okwigwanga Uganda.
In the last 40 years.
Mu myaka 40 agabitire.
We were active even before that.
Baali bagunjuki omu even ne ebiseera ebyali bikaali kutuuka.
But
naye
in the manifesto we covered only 40 years.
Omu manifesto yaiswe ekibiina kye NRM eringirire emyaka 40.
And there
naawo
tafari number 1 has been peace.
Idembe n'obutebenkevu.
We have been able to defeat all insecurity.
Tubaire o president asoboire kulwanisya ebyo byona ebitawaanya obutebenke.
And cattle rustling.
Okwiba kwente.
Using guns.
Nga bakozesa emundu.
That's why there is peace now in the whole country.
kyova aliwo obutebenkevu omu Uganda yona yona.
The second contribution
Okwewaayo kw'okubiri
has been development.
ebayire enkulaakulana.
Development has got two sides.
Enkulaakulana erimu emirundi mibiri.
One side is economic infrastructure.
Eiswaide esooka niyo ey'emisingi egy'enkulaakulana.
You have seen what has been done in Bukedi area.
Muweine ebyakolere omu Bukedi ano.
Economic infrastructure includes roads,
ebyo emisingi gy'enkulaakulana girimu enguudo,
electricity,
amasannyalaze,
telephones,
amasimu,
water,
amaizi,
the railway.
erweyirwe wegaalimuuka.
We call that, you can translate it as emisingi y'ebyenfuna.
Egyo niyo egibeeta emisingi gy'ebyenfuna.
Economic infrastructure.
Eya emisingi gy'ebyenfuna oba gy'enkulaakulana.
But there is also social infrastructure.
Eriyo emisingi gy'embeera ya bulijjo
Y'abantu.
ey'abantu.
And that is health and education.
Omulimu ebyobulamu n'ebyokusoma.
Your chairperson talked very well about both of them.
Era osentebe waiso w'NRM w'e Kibuku Haji Sharifu abitumwire kukusa.
On the social infrastructure,
Okumisingi gy'abantu,
our plan is
okumisingi gy'abantu ba bulijjo,
to have
tuli kutegeka
one primary school per parish of the government.
Eisomero lya primary mu buli muluka
The government.
nga lya gavumenti.
Then one secondary school per sub-county.
Eisomero lya senior mu buli gombolola nga lya gavumenti.
Government school.
Nga isomero lya gavumenti.
Then on the side of health,
okusaidiya obulamu
is to have a district hospital per district.
tulina okuba n'eidwaliro erinene buli district.
And also health center for
naganu agayiririraku eribeeta health center yokuna
per constituency.
buli isaza oba buli constituent.
And then finally,
ekisembayo
health center 3 per sub-county.
health center eyiririraku egibeeta health center yokusatu mu buli gombolola.
All the plans are here in the file, but I don't have time to go through them.
Epulaani ejonjona oba enteekateeka ejonjona giri ano mu fayiro naye olwabwire teyabite jonjona.
Like for instance, on the health I can see here,
ekyokuwonerako ku byobulamu ebyali kuwona ano.
I can see
aso alikuonao
that you have got one health center for
okumutendera gokuna,
and you have got 13 health center 3s.
Girie health center kumitendero gokusatu, girie health center 13.
Now that means 8 sub-counties don't have health center 3s.
Ekitegeeza amagombola 8 gonka agabula eidwaliro ly'omutendera gokusatu.
And the plan there is upgrade Dodoi Health Center 2 in Kadama sub-county to Health Center 3.
Enteekateeka eryawo y'okusetula omutindo kadwaliro ke Dodoi Health Center 2 kaabo ku Health Center yokusatu.
Upgrade Kenkebu Health
Ne
Center 2
Kenkebu yona baabo ujjo setula ku mutindo eyabo ku gokusatu.
in Kenkebu sub-county to Health Center 3.
Ebe nganiye eidwaliro ly'omutendera gokusatu omwigombola ly'Ekenkemu.
Upgrade Nandere Health Center 2.
Ne Nandere eidwaliro eririyo lyona balyongera omutindo.
Upgrade Nabiswa.
Ne Nabiswa.
Upgrade Kituti.
Ne Kituti.
Upgrade Nankondo.
Ne Nankodo. Nankodo ng'eigombola lyona lifune eidwaliro ly'omutendera lyokusatu.
And upgrade Moru Health Center 2 in Kasasira.
ne Molu yona bajongeremu omutindo omwigombola lye Kasasira.
So,
N'olwekyo
all that
ebyona byona
are about development,
ebyo byona bikwata ku nkulaakulana
the two sides, the
eby'emirundi empeeyi ibiri,
economic infrastructure
emisingi gy'ebyenfuna y'abantu
and social infrastructure,
n'emisingi egy'abantu ba bulijjo,
y'embeera y'abantu.
embeera y'abantu.
Now, all that together is the development.
Ebyo byona oba obigayitire niyo enkulaakulana.
That is our second tafari to
Ettafaali
Uganda.
ly'eiswe ly'okubiri,
But the third tafari
ettafaali ly'okusatu
is to educate people about the difference between development and wealth.
Ettafaali ly'okusatu niyo ery'okusomesya oba okusegesya abantu baiswe aba bulijjo okutegeera enjawulo y'ebintu ebibiri, enkulaakulana n'ebyokufuna, eby'obugayiga, ebyenfuna.
Abaganda balina ekigambo kye bayita kuguumaaza.
Abaganda balina ekye bayita okugumbaaza.
That is to, Banyankole will call it okuzya.
Abanyankole bakyeta okuzya.
To divert,
oba okukyusa, okubuzaabuza.
To divert people's attention from the right thing to something else.
Okukyusa endowooza y'abantu okugitoola okituufu n'ogiirya okintu ekintu ekitategerekeka.
When you are looking at.
Okugumbaaza okwali kukoba niyo kubanga ekintu oli ukiringirira.
Then somebody says, no, look this way.
Omuntu gonna ukoba ati olingirire.
And you remove your focus from where the issue is to something else.
Nokyusa okwetegereza kwo bainakwo noirya okintu ekindi.
Now, many people have
n'abantu bangi
had kugumarira in development.
Abantu babaire bagumbalira mu nkulaakulana.
Forgetting what omusoga kye yakobeera.
Nga beerabira kino omusoga ki yakobereira.
Omusoga yakobeera.
Omusoga yakobereira.
Nti akange
kasinga kaiswe.
Meaning that the road, the tarmac, the electricity, all those are good things.
Inti ekitegeeza nti ebintu ebyo n'ebisanga enguudo, masanyalaze n'ebindi
birungi
bisa.
But what goes in your house
ekyabo mu nyumba yo
is obugayiga.
Niyo obugayiga.
The bugayiga belongs to an individual.
Obugayiga buzwa ku muntu,
a family,
okufamile,
or a company.
Then bwaba okumugayite nge company.
And it is that one which deals with the obutaki.
Ekyo niye ekikolagana n'ensonga y'obutaki.
Otherwise, you can have development in an area, roads and so on, and you still have obutaki.
Nenga osobola okuba n'enkulaakulana mu kitundu ng'enguudo naye ne musigala nga muli n'obutaki.
This road from Kampala through Tororo, Mbale, Soroti has been tarmac for a long time.
Olw'oluguudo okuzwa Kampala paka Tororo, Mbale, Soroti lubayire lwa koolaasi okumala ebbanga inene.
In 1965,
omwaka 1965,
we traveled on that road to go and play games with Teso College.
Yabitireko ku luguudo olwo kwaba okubya emizeenyo n'eisomero eribeeto Teso College.
This is 60 years ago.
Myaka 60 egibitire.
And since that time, that road has always been tarmac.
Era okuzwa ebiseera ebyo paka kati oluguudo lubaire lwa koolaasi.
But all the way from Kabale
okuzwa Kabale
up to now, you can find abataki bachaliwo.
So okuzwera keme Kabale paka enu okupaka nesaawe abataki bakali bali okuluguudo olwo.
So that shows you that we must really wake up.
N'olwekyo kiraga nti twesaana tulamuke.
When we came from the bush,
etwazuira omu kisiko
we told you about this differentiation between
yabakobeire ebintu bino byona byona n'enjawulo eno
development and wealth.
akati w'enkulaakulana n'ebyobugayiga.
And in 1995, I made a country-wide tour and I told everybody.
1995 yetoloire Uganda yona yona ng'abakobera buli muntu ekintu kino.
And in the manifesto of 1996,
manifesto y'ekibiina ky'NRM y'O1996
we told you about the 4 acres model.
n'abakobera ensonga y'ekeina omulamwa gw'ekeina.
1 acre for coffee,
eka emoiza ya mwanyi,
1 acre for fruits,
eweka ey'okubiri y'ebibala,
1 acre for pasture for dairy cows,
eka y'okusatu y'eisubi ly'ente oba ly'ebisolo,
and 1 acre for food for the home.
eka edesegende y'okuna y'emmere y'eika.
Then in the backyard,
enyuma oba enyuma w'oluuga,
eggs for poultry for eggs,
oteekayo enkoko gy'amagi,
and then piggery.
n'oteekayo n'embizi aba batali basiraamu.
And in the lowlands,
ansi w'eitakali oba emaserengeta w'eitakali
near the swamps,
abali okumpi n'emiiga,
fish farming.
musobola okulima ebyenyanza.
Now some people who listened have done very well.
abawulisisya bakolere kusa ino.
I can show you somebody from Karamoja who just
era
did,
alikubalaga omuntu okuzwe Karamoja ebyakolere oluvannyuma lw'okuwulisisya.
who just did fruits only.
ye yakolere ebibala byonkane. mutega maiso okuntimba egyo bali omukulu w'eggwanga alikubalaga ekibaire Karamoja.
My village here is called Arangetai West. Arangetai Parish.
Oyo azwera Karamoja.
We shall summarize later.
In Karamoja. The mango trees you are seeing here were given to me by the president through Operation Wealth Creation. I received 200 mango seedlings, and I planted all, and they are all doing well. Apart from this venture, I got money from PDM last year. I got 880,000. And I used 800,000 for buying 10 goats. And the goats are there. They have multiplied. They are now 16. Part of the money of PDM I used for buying cassava stems. Through that money, I've managed to plant 2 acres of cassava. They are now doing well. The first acre I intend to harvest next year in January. Then for the mangoes, you are seeing, I started harvesting last year in 2023. The first harvest, I got 6 million. That was in June. Then second harvest in September, November, not September, November, I got another 6 million. So last year, from these mangoes, I got 12 million shillings. I've been selling to the people around. Actually, Soroti Fruit Factory has booked this mango. They want me to take this mango tomorrow, 2025, to the factory. Actually, I've been selling locally. I've been selling 1 at 500 shillings, 2 1,000. And people are buying. These mangoes are very good. The mangoes trees you are seeing here, are giving me money, a lot of money. And I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Kaguta Museveni, for coming up with the idea of Operation Wealth Creation in the country. This is money. I am not going to suffer. My children will not suffer because of this wealth. I call it wealth now. I always invest. I don't invest mango. I invest money, not mangoes. So I want to thank our president so much. And next year, if all goes well, I expect to get 18 million first harvest. And then second harvest, I also expect to get 18 million next year, 2025. So altogether, I expect to get 36 million shillings. And this money I will use for paying fees for.
Now, that man
omusaiza oyo
is not in Mukono,
alikupangisya Mukono,
is not in Mukono, is not in Jinja,
tali Mukono, tali Jinja,
is not in Iganga,
tali Iganga,
is in distant Karamoja.
aliedi yala Karamoja.
Karamoja is like 200 miles from here.
Karamoja okuzwanu kumpi mailoti bibiri.
And the roads are not so good.
Erengudo tinsa ino.
So the enkurakuran is not so good.
Olenkurakurana tiense ino.
But obugaiga buliyo.
Naengo obugaiga buliyo.
Now that is that man. I will give you my own example. I have got a model farm in Lira.
Alikuta kubawa ekyokuonera ku ikike yonyere aline farm ey'omutendo eyokuonera ku erira ali ujibalaga mulingiriro ku ntimbe ejo.
My name is Dr. Maurice Ochen. I am a commissioner by appointment deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model, and I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yield and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering wetland and tampering water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruit. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters square. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilogram or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stocked here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. Roughly 30 million. If somebody can be able to save 70 million on this fish pond. And this size, we can put 2 of them in 1 acre. So meaning in this particular acre, around 140 million shillings. That is for this particular.
In my small model farm in Lira, where my people have planted coffee, bananas, pineapples, they have also got 0 grazing cows, but they have also done a 1 fish pond in half an acre. And from that fish pond, of 20 meters by 50,
ekyemita 2 ku 5
they are earning 100 million shillings
bafunamu miliyoni 100
a year.
omwaka.
When they deduct costs,
otuyatoolaku ebikozesebwa
they remain with 70 million.
basigazyawo miliyoni 7.
But in an acre,
omu eka
you can put 2 such fish ponds.
omu eka osobola okutoolamu ebidiba byenyanza 2.
Therefore,
n'olwekyo
from the fish ponds alone,
okuza omu bidiba by'ebyenyanza byonkani
in 1 acre, my people are earning 140 million.
okuzwa omwaka abantu be batoolamu obukayire 140 omwaka.
Net, after removing the cost.
Ekinanyerenyere ng'omalira okutoolaku bide bindi ebikozesebwa.
Without adding the money from coffee, from milk, from
nga toteekereko esente ez'omwanyi, omumata n'ebindi.
But from 1 acre of fruits, you heard how the Karamoja man is earning.
Naye omweke moiza ey'ebibala mwoine omusaiza we Karamoja egyafunamu.
So therefore, you people, you are very rich people potentially.
Amo n'olwekyo mmwe muliba obusoboze.
All those things we are talking, I told you the 7 of them, you can do them here.
N'abakobeire nti ebintu ebyo bebe n'omusanvu osobola okubikolera awo.
The ones we proposed in 1996.
Ebyo ebibawaireyo ng'ebiseego omuluki 1996.
Now that one deals with etofali number 3.
Ati anekyo kikwatagana n'eitafaali enamba y'okusatu.
The one of obugayiga bw'amaka.
Eyo ekwata okubugayiga w'amaka.
Uganda's NRM tafari to Uganda.
Eyo itafaali ly'NRM ku Uganda.
And it has really helped because about 67% of the people
era kiyambire ino kumpi atyanu abantu 67 ku buli 100
have listened to the message.
Bawulisisirye obubaka obwo.
And they have left Okoro Echida Chonka. They are working for Echida and the stomach.
Era balekeirawo okolera Echida Chonka
and the pocket. And the pocket.
Natyanu bakolera nsawo.
Bakolera Echida n'ensawo.
Okolera Echida n'ensawo.
But now we still have the 33%.
Atyanu tukali tuliyo n'obutundu budi 33 ku buli 100.
So I want, with the PDM, I want you to check in your parish how many homes are there.
Atyanu no PDM engeyayizire ataka mukebere omumiruka jaya muone amaka gali mu mameka.
And how many are still abakolera Echida Chonka.
Era mameka agakala galimu gagakolera Echida Chonka.
So that we really, everybody works for Echida, but also the pocket.
Ekigendererwa kya president nti buli muntu kubanga akolera Echida ngakolera n'ensawo.
That is tafari number 3 obugayiga.
Eryo itafaali lyokusatu ery'obugayiga omumaka.
There is a tafari number 4.
Itafaali lyokuna.
This is emirimo.
Eryo ni ery'emirimo.
Jobs.
Emirimo.
You hear people talking of jobs.
Abulira abantu batumula mirimo.
Many of them thinking mirimo because of the colonial confusion.
Abamu balowooza nti emirimo okusinzirira okukavuyo kanfuga y'amawanga genza.
Who distorted our thinking and presented emirimo as only coming from the government.
Abatabwire buli kimo ne balowoozesa abantu nti emirimo gino okuzwa mu gavumenti mwonkani.
Obwakarani, clerical jobs from the government.
Emirimo gy'obwakarani okuzwa mu gavumenti.
Before colonialism, this word which I introduced to you,
ng'enfuga y'amatwale kali kwiza ekintu kino ekiyabanjulire
emyoga. Omwoga is a skill specialization.
Omwoga kintu kyakuleeta bukugu na bumanyirivu.
The myoga where abawesi,
emyoga niyo girimu abayesi,
the carpenters,
abayesi b'ebyoma b'embaabo, Ababayizi.
Woodwork.
Yes, babayizi.
Abanogozi, the ones who are using clay.
Ababali ababumbi.
Abakomaji, the ones who are making backcloth.
Ababali abakuba emigaire.
So everybody had omwoga.
Buli muntu yabaire n'omwoga gwa yalagwamu.
So this idea of working only for the office is colonial.
Embeera eyo oba endowooza eyo eyawukolera ofiisi eyo ndowooza y'enfuga y'amatwale.
So we are now going back, everybody to have omwoga what he's doing.
Ati aliukanjayo Uganda okuoneka nti buli muntu alina omwoga ogwagwamu.
But a modern one now this time.
Naye ogw'omulembe omulundi guno.
Money making.
Nga gukole sente.
So let me show you where jobs come from. Let's see the Amukama of Kakumiro.
President alikubalaga.
Welcome to Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Byamukama. I'm a Member of Parliament of Buganges West Constituency, Kakumiro District. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have a half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for zero grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters, to lead by example, so that my voters can learn what measure the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. I don't sleep here, but if I would sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million. Because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity. Remain with 55 million net pay. When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you 20 liters. So when you get 20 times 6, that's 120 liters per day. 120 liters per day. For us, a liter here is 2,000, because we sell each cup at 1,000. So you get 2,000 times 120, you get 24,000 per day. So 24,000 per day, when you multiply, you get about 7.6 million per month. But 7.6 million per month, you cannot save it. You have to get 200 to pay these workers, sometimes even the drug for spraying. That is zero grazing, you spray for ticks and other things. At the end of the day, you remain with a net profit of 6 million from the cows for zero grazing. So this is our grass. Here, 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre is enough feeding our 6 cows. And our cows are feeding well with this grass we have. When you get like the half an acre of pineapple per harvest, you get about 4.5 million, and I harvest twice a year. You will see, even as now, there are those which I can harvest for my friends to take. When you look at the piggery, in a month, I can get about between 150 and 180 piglets. But those I don't sell. I give to my neighbors to rear. When you look at coffee, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million from 1 acre because we're just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, and when you get about 12 million, but when you irrigate very well, and you have fertilizer, you get between 18 and 24 million. From 1 acre, coffee alone minus banana. And this banana, at the end of the month, you can get about 1 million, 1.8 million. But I don't sell my banana, I use it for eating. So I simply get my coffee to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which we are getting from this 1 acre, because we have tested it where you receive. And here, currently, I'm employing 26 people.
Now, that's what I wanted you to see. You have heard the story of this young man. He was elected to parliament 4 years ago. He's the son of one of our NRM strong supporters, but who died soon after that.
Mutane wamumoiza okuba wagizi olukulwe ba NRM eyafuire nyuma kwao.
When the boy was elected, he brought him to me in Raikitura.
Omwisuke bamulondero kwa parliament oite yamutwaire wa president Raikitura.
And he said, this boy has been elected, you advise him.
Inte namkoba namsaba into mwisuko ono alondebero kwa parliament ndi kusaba omuwabule.
And I told him what I'm telling you now.
Namkoba ebyo byali kubakobesawe.
And what I've been telling Ugandans for the last 60 years.
Era niye byabayirako bana Uganda emyaka nkaaga egibitire.
Nze byentumula tebikyuka.
Ye byatumula tebikyuka.
Byebyo.
Nibyebyo.
Byenatumwire nkaaga mukaaga byolwaleero.
Ebyatumwire nkaaga mukaaga niye byatumula n'olwatyanu luno.
So I told the boy, the 4 acres model. I told the boy.
Nakobera omuvuko oyo okunsonga ye ekeina ekyo kyokuwonerako.
And as you saw, he went immediately and implemented.
Era ng'emuwoine yabire mangu ino natuukiriryo president amagezi agamuwaire.
He has got coffee.
Alina emwanyi.
Bananas.
Alina amatooke.
Pineapples.
Alina enanasi.
The dairy cattle.
Alina ente gy'amata.
Pigs which he doesn't sell, he gives free to his constituents.
N'embizi egyatatunda newe gibyala agabira abayiranu abe bona balisya.
But also eggs.
N'amagi.
And eggs is selling 302 trays per day.
Oluna amagi olunaku atunda etray gy'amagi 302.
And in a month he gets 108 million.
Omwezi nabanga afune milioni 18.
And when he deducts
owatolaku ebyo ebikozesebwa,
he remains with 55 million net.
Asigazyawo obukaire 55 net.
That if you multiply by 12 months, that's about 700 million shillings.
Okubisyamu emyezi 12 niye kumpi obukaire nga 7 n'ekintu.
From eggs alone.
Okuza omu magi gonkane.
Without adding coffee and the other things.
Nga togayitere ku bide bindi emwanyi n'ebindi bindi.
So the man is now omugaiga now.
Omusaiza ati anu mugaiga.
But what I wanted you to see,
naye kyatakire muwone
obugaiga bwa bya mukama,
obugaiga bwa bya mukama
buzaire emirimo eri abana-Uganda abalala.
Bubyaire emirimo eri abana-Uganda bandi.
This is what I wanted you to see, that
niye ekyo kyali kutakamu naawo awo ni abantu omukulodo bya mukama bakozesa olwedde emirimu gyakozesere.
Jobs come from wealth.
Emirimo gizwa mu bugaiga.
Wealth of an individual,
obugaiga w'omuntu,
of a family,
obw'efamile, oba nga maka,
of a company,
oba emungo nge company.
Or even the government can have a parastatal.
Ne government yona esobola okuba n'ekitongole.
A company, not kitongole.
Company.
Kitongole is the department. So if it is a parastatal, it can also create jobs.
Ekiba kitongole oba kampuni yona esobola okubyala emirimu.
Yes, there are government jobs.
Yes, eriyo emirimu gye government,
but they are very few.
naye mitono.
There are only 480,000 government jobs.
Giri emirimu emitwalo 48 gyonkani emirimu gya government.
But our population is 50 million.
Naye obungi bw'abantu essaawa eno abannayuganda oba mu Uganda ati antuyingira obukayiro 5.
So you have seen how the wealth of Byamukama has okubyala.
Ati ano muwoyina obugayiga wa Byamukama ng'ebubyaire.
Kubyaire emirimu.
Bubyaire emirimu.
Katulabe amakolero bwe gabyala emirimu.
Ati ano katuwone amakolero ng'egabyala emirimu.
Freeze there. That's a new town of factories.
Eyo tawuni ya makolero.
Kati tawuni imo wano ekibuku.
Etawuni ya nywane Kibuku.
Tawuni ya maduka goka.
Tawuni ya maduka gonkani. Muula makolero.
Osanga batunda wuzi, batunda vasilini, batunda omuntu ngobo.
Obo oyagiri abatunda bintu oti wuzi, basirini, no untu oti butyo.
Kati amaduka tegazala mirimu mingi.
Amaduka tegabyala emirimu mingi.
Because if you enter a shop,
wanga oyingira iduka,
how many workers are there?
Ona yabakozi bameka.
But now that
town,
these new towns which NRM is bringing,
they are
not towns of shops. They are towns of factories. Now those are daily. That is Mbale Industrial Park.
Etawuni y'amakolero ey'Embale oba gitweta Mbale Industrial Park. Abasinga mmaiteyo.
There are now 75 factories there.
Ati ano mulimu amakolero 75 omutawuni y'amakolero ey'Embale.
Let's see the jobs in one of them. Let's go inside and see.